Dorks, it is the Turtle Dork back with a new trailer reaction for you today. So this trailer is for a miniseries coming out on Netflix. I believe it's at the end of May, called When They See Us. This is the new miniseries that's directed by Ava DuVernay. Now I think it debuted about 2 or 3 days ago, but I've been looking forward to this because I heard about this project maybe about a year or two ago. This was around the last film she made, A Wrinkle in Time, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but I like the fact that she's kind of getting more to doing stories and dealing with subject matters like this, where we got to see her do with stuff like Selma, and of course her documentary that was also on Netflix as well. So it looks like she definitely has a good relationship with Netflix. So When They See Us is the story of the Central Park Five. Of course, this was something that happened back in 1989 when there was a jogger that was assaulted and raped, and there were 4 African American kids and 1 Latino kid who were wrongfully accused, and the actual suspect did confess to the crimes. I think 15 years later, I think it was 2002, and it's been like it's a story that kind of took over the media during that time and even up until now. But I like that, you know, she's tackling this issue, this subject matter, bringing light to this, bringing light to their stories, especially in the time that I feel is very relevant now to tell this type of story. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, she's working with Bradford Young again, who's a great up-and-coming DP cinematographer who she also worked with on Selma. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this miniseries coming to Netflix. So let's go ahead and check out the trailer.
Is my mom here? It's just us. You and us. Who you in the park with? I don't know names. I just got lost. Where did you see the lady? What lady?
A female jogger was severely beaten and raped. Every black male who was in the park last night is a suspect. I need all of them.
What's going on with my son? Your son was involved in a rape in Central Park.
Wait a second.
They saw you rape the lady. I didn't see a lady or hit anyone. I didn't see any lady, Kevin. I didn't see any lady.
I want to see my son right now, right now.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Nothing these boys state matches the central facts of the crime. All we need is for one to tie this whole thing together.
These tapes are not as clean as the state would have you believe.
There is injustice happening here.
There is not one shred of evidence.
Imagine the frenzy of these teenagers ripping off her
They
clothes.
are innocent of these crimes.
Guilty.
They do us like this. What other way they ever do us? I'm having these dreams. I keep hearing these footsteps. And they come closer and closer. That's me. Coming to bring me wrong. They said if I went along with it, that I could go home. And that's all I wanted. The police will do anything
To get that conviction.
They will lock us up. They will kill us.
This is my life.
I don't think we should admit to something that we didn't do. Okay, we keep fighting.
It's a hell of a cast, man. That's a really good cast. May 31st. That looks extremely powerful. Oh man, I almost have no words for that. The trailer just kind of, trailer kind of speaks for itself, man. I like really just how you really just get into the lives of these kids. I mean, of course, it's going to deal with the trial, and deal with everything, deal with that aspect of the story, but how we really get to learn about who these kids are and what was going through their minds at the time, you know, and how the police have kind of influenced and coerced them into admitting this because of what he said. Because the one kid said, it was like, look, I just wanted to go home, and you're dealing with kids. Yeah, man, it's just sad. It's just sad to see something like that, to know that something like this has happened, and in a lot of different instances continue to happen in our communities. And it's just extremely sad to see something like that. But as far as speaking to this limited series and what Ava DuVernay is bringing to this and shedding light to this and really telling their stories from their point of view and their side, it looks phenomenal. It looks gripping. It looks engaging. It looks extremely, extremely emotional. Something that definitely, I think, all people will be able to connect to. Like I said before, just a phenomenal cast that's in this. Again, speaking to the look of it, Bradford Young, cinematographer, definitely bringing this A game. It almost feels like they kind of needed a project like this, because when you think about Ava coming off of A Wrinkle in Time and Bradford Young coming off Solo, a Star Wars story, those weren't maybe the ideal situations for them to be in. So to come out of that and to kind of do something that's a little bit smaller, a little bit more grounded, and something that feels like it's a little bit more personal and is a passion project for both of them, it just feels like it looks like they've been rejuvenated, and I hope it does, where it can take them into some future projects where they'll definitely be able to kind of continue giving us great material that this seems like it can be. So I'm excited for this, to really check this out. So looking forward to this one when this debuts on May 31st. But anyway, let me know what you thought of the trailer for When They See Us in the comments below. Remember to rate, like, subscribe, and share, and go to check out my other dorks at MouthDork, at The Disco Dork, at WB Das, and at Sidewalk Siren. And as for me, I am the Turtle Dork, and with that, your boy is out.